In the realm of the NBA, players usually hang up their jerseys after a long and grueling career, often due to the physical toll the game takes on their bodies. Excluding retirements caused by injuries, which is a significant caveat, the story of the youngest player to call it quits is a curious tale. The dubious honor goes to a fella by the name of James Curry. When I first heard this guy's story, it struck me as both a cautionary tale and a peculiar footnote in the annals of basketball history. Curry was born in 1986, and his name might ring a bell for ardent college basketball fans. He had quite the standout career at Oklahoma State. But the NBA? That's a different beast altogether. Curry was selected by the Chicago Bulls in the second round of the 2007 NBA draft. Although he set some kind of record with the shortest NBA career, being on an official roster for just 3.9 seconds of a regular season game without actually getting any playtime, is not quite retirement material. Later, he had some brushes with the law that kind of sidelined his career, but he didn't formally retire from professional basketball at that point. He bounced around in the lower leagues before calling it a day. If we're talking about someone who actually played in the NBA and then retired excluding any injury-related reasons, it's likely going to be someone who didn't pan out, didn't find their footing, or perhaps felt their calling was elsewhere outside the sport. There isn't a widely recognized record holder for this particular question. Some players leave the game early for personal reasons, or to pursue different careers, but these departures often go quietly, without the fanfare of the more storied retirements. Basketball, like any professional sport, is a harsh world. For every LeBron James or Michael Jordan, there are hundreds of James Currys. Kids with talent and dreams who, for one reason or another, don't end up making it big in the league and have their careers cut short, at times without injury being the culprit. For those of you hoop dreamers out in Portland, Oregon, and everywhere else, remember, basketball's a tough gig. If you're aiming for the stars in the NBA, never forget it's not just a game of skill. It's one of perseverance, luck, and often, knowing when to pivot. Hanging up those high tops isn't the end. It's just a step into the next quarter of life.